Bienvenido, comunidad de Mount Vernon, aquí al canal de YouTube de la Escuela de Mount Vernon de Latinos. So here we are today con el equipo. And I'm gonna keep it real. This is the kids that you're looking at behind me are the 12th nationally ranked team for boys high school soccer. Is that right, fellas?
Yes, sir.
There we go. Okay. They meant to say sí, señor. So anyways, I'm gonna ask a couple seniors here. We got some seniors that are leaving the program, and then a couple shout outs that these fellas want to give. So por favor, please state your name and occupation. Actually, let's go name and position.
My name's Edgar Cuau Serrano, and I play center attacking mid.
Excelente. So Edgar, empezamos. ¿Cuál es tu memoria favorita del año que acaba de pasar? What's your favorite memory?
I would say el penal contra Bellingham, cuando le hizo una panenca. And then I came over here and celebrated with the crowd, with all the fans.
Okay.
Just really exciting memory.
And for the people that don't know or were not able to make it to the games, what's the song that always plays here when you guys score a goal?
La Chona.
There you go. I always consider that to be the theme song of Mount Vernon. Okay, and la segunda, what makes the soccer program, quality here in Mount Vernon?
I just feel like the bond between the boys would probably be the biggest thing. And then the bond between the boys and the fans as well. Just quality team in general.
Excelente, gracias. Okay, another senior, por favor, just go ahead and step up. Bridger, come on up here. Bridger, please state your full name and position.
Bridger Todvides, and I'm center back.
Excelente. Okay, Bridger, feel free to, again to throw some Spanish in there as well. Bridger was actually one of my Spanish students. Bridger, what's one of your favorite memories here at Mount Vernon in the soccer? It could be this season or just any year in the soccer program.
Probably scoring a hat trick and making it so I can cut Kyler's hair.
People laughed when you said hat trick. Did that really happen or no?
Yeah, I scored a hat trick, and if I score a hat trick, I got to cut Kyler's hair. So yeah.
Okay, right on. Gracias, Bridger. And here's one more question. How do you personally prep for a soccer game? You individually and then as a team?
I just kind of think about like what's gonna happen in the game, and I like picture like what I'm gonna be doing in the game, and then as a team, we all bump Miley Cyrus in the locker room.
Was that a joke or are you being serious?
Nah, we actually bumped Miley Cyrus before the game.
Okay, ¿cuál canción? What song?
And then 6ix9ine too. And then
He's in jail, isn't he?
Not anymore. He's a rat.
Okay. Muy bien. Okay. Last question. Man, it's a hot day out here today. Perdón. Last question. What makes the program quality aquí in Mount Vernon?
I think what Cuau said pretty much, just the bond between the boys, and then especially this year, all the fans that came out. It's a lot more than the last 3 years that I've been here, and that's pretty much it. Just the bond and the fans coming out to support us every day.
Excelente, gracias. Okay, one more senior here, and then we're gonna do our shout outs here. Go ahead and step up. Cualquiera, come on up here. Name and position, por favor.
Jonathan Youngsman. I'm a midfielder.
Excelente, gracias, Jonathan. Jonathan, let's ask you the same question. How do you feel about the culture in the soccer program here? With the coaches, with the players, with the support staff?
I think it's a good culture. They really try to set a good example, the coaches and everybody that, all the authority. And I'm not really sure what to say.
That's fine. Okay, that's totally fine. What's your favorite memory? Señor Youngsman, ¿cuál es tu memoria favorita? What's your favorite memory this past season?
Probably my winner versus Burlington. Felt good to put Burlington in their spot below us. So it's always good, last second winner.
Okay, muy bien. All right, last one. How do you prep for a game individually?
Just try to get my mind mentally set for the game. Try to visualize what I'm going to do in the game. Try to be proactive in everything, so.
Excelente, gracias. Okay, I'm going to give these fellows un momento to give a quick shout out, ya que sea la familia, un entrenador, a coach, a fellow player, amigo, amiga especial. So I'm just going to pass the mic around and let these guys give their thank you.
Shout out my mom, my dad, and just my whole family that came out to support every single game.
I give a shout out to my mom for pushing me to my limits.
I want to give a shout out to my family for coming out and support and watching my games.
I want to give a shout out to my family for coming to watch my games every time we play home.
I want to give a shout out to all of our fans who came to support with us, just everyone in general, my family, everyone. Thank you.
I want to give a shout out to my mom for always coming to my games.
I want to give a shout out to my mom, my dad for supporting me, and then also the 2 goalies that aren't here right now, JJ and Alan.
I want to give a shout out to my mom and my brother for always pushing me to continue going forward.
I want to give a shout out to our fans and my family for always coming out and supporting us.
I want to give a shout out to our center backs, Alexis Ortiz and Adrian Farias. And I also want to give a shout out to our fans, my family, and the whole team.
I want to give a shout out to my family and fans for always being here for us this entire season.
I want to give a shout out to my dad and my godmother and friends and family that came out.
I want to give a shout out to my parents and our fans for supporting us, and for the cheerleaders that came to support for the 2 games.
I want to shout out my grandpa. He's been there for me my whole life, guiding me through, and my dad as well.
Okay, muchachos. Muchísimas gracias. Y seguimos hablando con el coach Bear Ibarra después de esto. Let's give him a little shout out. Let's go. What do you guys want to shout real quick before we go? Vamos, perros. Go, dogs. Perros chatos on 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom, there we go.